saying, why dump on her again? Why write a book?
Well, I think I was very forthcoming in the beginning that the book was not just about her, and that, as the title, I think, confused so many people. It deals with more the humanness in us all, with people, social perceptions, social labels, how we interact with each other, and how that unfolded through my life as it interacts with my sister. So it never was a slamming tell-all, and it's currently a #1 bestseller in royalty biographies and the #1 bestseller in people living with disabilities, because it deals with how we define each other, whether it's along the lines of skin color or disability or social labels or rumors. And I think so much has transpired that the world understands now that it never was a nasty slamming tell-all, but that there's some juice, but there's a lot more to it.
So Harry and Meghan are in the news again this week because they've announced their second baby. Did you already know that? Had you spoken to Meghan about her second pregnancy?
No, of course not. We haven't heard from her, and I think that's clear. And I'm hoping that she will resolve that with our father, because still, it's uncalled for. A father who does everything for you. It's nice to and natural to show some gratitude and love and respect. So that needs to be repaired.
Okay.
Before anything.
How will it be repaired?
I think the burden is on her. She's the one that isolated the entire family, both sides of the family, the Raglands and the Markles. And she's ignored my father since his heart attacks. It's only humane to make that right. And no one can do that but her.
So, Samantha, just clear it up. Did your dad hear that Meghan was having another baby at the same time that the rest of us did?
Yeah.
Wow.
So you'd have to talk to him about that. But, so I think more at issue is their relationship first, and that needs to be repaired. Babies are wonderful. They're a miracle and exciting, but you need to start with the bigger priority first, and that is apologizing and making things right again from her.
Has the palace or any of Meghan's people reached out to you about the book?
It's getting great reviews, and my publisher is a royalist, so that should give you some idea of the fact that there's nothing shoddy or shocking or disparaging in the book. And as I had said a couple of years ago, I was very forthcoming in a live interview about the fact that it's more of a sociological journey. There's something in it for everyone. But tabloids didn't want to believe that. They didn't want to print that. They wanted to call it a slamming tell-all, and it never was. So here is mud in their eye, really.
Okay, Meghan had a win last week. She won a court case that she was fighting against the Mail on Sunday, an English newspaper, an English tabloid, after that newspaper published part of a letter that she wrote to your father. What did your dad think that she won that case?
I'm not at liberty to speak to that. You'd have to ask him. That's not my forte. So.
Oh.
Were you surprised as a family, though, that she won that case? I mean, I have to say I was a little bit surprised as a journalist that she won that case.
Well, the whole case wasn't one. That's like, scoring at the 50-yard line and claiming the entire game of victory. Still at issue, there's the matter of copyright. So they were addressing the privacy issue. The case is not over.
Okay. Are you concerned about what Meghan may say about you and your father in her upcoming special with Oprah?
No, actually, I'm not. We've been very honest, and, we're entitled to that. And so, coming from someone who has been very public rather than private, and she's been very telling of royal life, I don't think she should claim any copyright or full license to our lives as a family when she's doing the same thing to the royals. You have a life, you speak about it. We have a life, we speak about it. And I think in all fairness, Oprah, as a respectable journalist, should, if matters of family come up, maybe she should interview my father so that people get the fully informed facts on the table and the bigger picture.
I think Oprah would probably love to do that. Look, Samantha Markle, we have to go, but we do thank you for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you. You can get my book on Amazon.